Yep, definitely that one. After I started playing, I was playing well my first few games. Me and Coach Nick had a conversation that like he wants that to be my job. He knows that knew I was young, so he told me like, I know this is a lot to ask, but I want you to help lead these girls to a championship, and that's what we did.
So, before we get talking about championships, which I know is what's on your guys' mind, you guys had two really big tournaments. You guys went all the way out to Las Vegas, and then you went down to Elmira. You competed really well in Las Vegas, beating state champions from Texas, California. I think we're a couple of the states in that field. Tell me just about that experience and how impressed you were with your teams playing in that and then your own playing in that.
Yes, I was really proud of us. We went 4-0. We played against really good competition there. It's different when you go from playing here in Buffalo, teams that you played before already, you know how they play, to going all the way to Las Vegas across the country, playing teams that you don't know what they do. Like, of course, we watch film, but we've never watched them play in person. So I was really proud of how we adapted. We adjusted quickly. We just played how we know to play. We defended, we scored, we were making our shots. So I was really proud of us.
You're an AAU player on the side. How much did your AAU circuit play maybe help in that role of you being a leader, going out and playing against teams from different states? You maybe had a little bit more familiarity with that than maybe some of the other girls on your team. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, it's just like, you don't know what the team is going to do, so you just got to play smart. You got to always never assume that anyone's going to give you less than 100%. So just play like you don't know who they are, but you got to assume that they're really good players.
And now transitioning back here, Cardinal O'Hara, ultimate goal, go win a state championship. Do you feel like you guys have the team to do so?
Yes, I do. We built so much chemistry from last year to this year. We've been putting in the work at practice, so I really do think we will get to that goal this year.
For you individually, what are some of your goals that you have? I mean, it's impressive to look at your stat sheet and talk to Coach and talk to Earl just about some of the intangibles you bring, but you look at your stat sheet, which is what a lot of people will glare at first before they get to know you, and you put up such impressive numbers. What do you think it would be a goal for you, or is it simply just keep the momentum rolling? You've done so well for yourself, so it's almost like what more is there left to accomplish? But I guess what is kind of on your mind in terms of the goals that you've set for yourself?
Yep, I've definitely set Player of the Year, just to run that back from last year. Well, we got to get to the championship game to get that first. So just being with my team, bringing us there, that will get me the Player of the Year that I'm hoping for this year.
I know you're still a little bit ways out. You're a junior, but this is right around the time that maybe colleges start knocking on your door a little bit. Is there anything that looks promising right now? Is there anything on the next step you can fill us in on, or is it so quiet right now you're just focused on finishing this season strong and attacking your senior year?
Yeah, definitely finishing this season strong. After AAU, I'll hopefully make my college decision. I've talked to a lot of great coaches, and I really appreciate everything that all the coaches are reaching out to me and stuff, but I hopefully will make that decision after my AAU season this year.
Knowing that I'm assuming you have worked all your life to get to this point, and only in your junior year to know that you've kind of put a little bit of legacy on your name already. How much does that mean to you, and how much more does it mean that you still have an opportunity to make that legacy even greater, and especially at a school like Cardinal O'Hara, which has such a legacy program in girls basketball?
It definitely means a lot. I know growing up, when I was starting to play basketball, I looked up to the girls, especially girls that came to Cardinal O'Hara. I came and watched Aaliyah Parker, Angel Parker, all those girls play basketball, and I looked up to them when I was younger, so I just hope I can make somebody else look up to me.
Do you still see, or when you were watching the Parkers play, do you still have from your memories just things that they did in their game that you've maybe put into your game as well?
Yeah, I think that watching them play, I like Aaliyah's pace. She's very aggressive. She gets rebounds. I feel like when I came to O'Hara, I kind of mimicked my game after her. Also, playing with Jade Rutledge, I like playing with her. Her defensive was just amazing to me. I would want to play defense like her, and that's what I'm working on, and that's what I've been working on.
Oh, I'm sorry to cut
you
off.
No, sorry.
So we all know Kyla Hayes is a basketball lover, basketball extraordinaire, and a big piece for this Hawks ladies basketball team. But when you're not on the court, tell me a little bit about some of your favorite things that interest you. What would be maybe the top thing that Kyla Hayes is doing when she's not on a basketball court?
Definitely hanging out with my family. I'm a big family person, so whenever I can spend time with my family, you know, I travel a lot. I'm always at basketball practice, workouts, so just whenever I get time to spend with my family.
What would be your favorite class or subject so far in your high school career?
I'm taking forensics, which is a really fun class. It's really interesting. I like learning about things like that, so that's my favorite class right now.
Is that a possible sneak peek at maybe what you would go to college and study for?
Maybe.
We'll ask you this though, a couple quick hitters. Favorite food?
My favorite food, definitely wings.
Which